Hello and welcome back to Boxer Gaming. I've been away for a while. I was on a business trip for a few days, so I didn't have any time. Didn't sleep for 2 days either, but hey, you know, it happens. So in between, I've been working on this farm, and this farm has melons, no, pumpkins, melons, one row of flowers, potatoes, carrots, more flowers in between, some more flowers, wheat, and coca. But I've been having an issue on this side, and that's why I've excavated it completely, is that only on this side the weeds start growing. So I'm using IC2 crops for this, and the harvester works with this as well, which is pretty awesome. But the weeds are growing insanely, but only on this side. This side has been going for about 4 hours now without any weeds whatsoever. But anytime I plant something on this side, weeds start popping up, and there's the same. There's water behind all these, under all these diamond blocks. Same lighting. Same biome, same everything, but no idea why that happens, but I guess I'll figure it out some other time. So my rubber farm is still going, my power is still going, and I'm actually very happy with my power, because these are keeping empty. This system here, these fermenters are keeping up exactly. They stay about 20 all the time, and this chest here is not filling up either, so it's exactly right, which is awesome. My power supply has also been pretty good. So I've still got the same biogenerators and the same engines. I have expanded this, and I've been working a lot on my whole AE system, especially the auto crafting part. I also turned on that little thing so you can see the block that I'm hovering over on the top. That's kind of helpful, I think. So I'll show you what I've been working on most, and that's downstairs. And you can see a lot of item tesseracts. And the reason for this is that, like I told you before, if you put an interface on top of a furnace and you put recipes in it, and you do that, for example, with 2 furnaces with both one interface on it, the AE system only uses one of them always, which is very annoying. Like, if you place an order for rubber and iron ingots, for example, it'll choose one interface to do both of them, unless you manually split them up, which is a pain. So what I've done instead is I made a lot of tesseracts, and one is called the smelting input on frequency 2. And then over here I've got these interfaces. So this is one, it goes into an item tesseract with frequency 2, and this is another one that also goes to an item tesseract with number 2, because I need it more than these slots. And then next to that I've got one, this is for the macerator, I think, yep. And I also pump stuff in there with the fuzzy export bus, all the ores automatically. This is for the compressor, this is for the, what do you call it, the fancy furnace thingy, induction smelter, and this is for the induction smelter. This is for the pulverizer, because to get hardened glass you need obsidian dust or obsidian or pulverized obsidian, and you can't macerate obsidian, so you need pulverized for that. So I added 3 pulverizers here, and I've got the exact same setup. Now this is a waste of item tesseracts, I know, but it's not an issue because you just need ender pearls really, and you can get those from iron, and I've got so much iron. And this really works the fastest. Like and it's easily extendable as well. Like if I wanted to add more furnaces, which I will do in the end, that's why I left it open, I just add a few furnaces, add a few item tesseracts on top of it, done. And my speed is suddenly doubled or whatever, you know. So that's why I like this setup. I tried with an interface connected to a few pipes, but that just doesn't work too well, because then you need to start working with overflow protection and all that sort of stuff, which is very, very annoying. Whilst this works just beautifully. Like, tesseracts will do everything for me. It will split up the items. It's just perfect. So these are the induction smelters. As far as I could test, it does actually put the items in the right slots. Obsidian here, lead here. So that's as far as I could test so far. One thing I should actually do, get into chest and actually turn that off, because that is very annoying. The here, I think that's it. Yeah. So you don't get the error message anymore. So in the chest you can see, oh, I haven't turned my quarries on. Let's do that first. All my MFSUs are full as well, which is nice. Now also, the last video I was making, it corrupted somehow. I don't know why. So I made another world in that video, Well, not another world. This is an existing world, the ice world. And I made all the spawners here instead. And why is there a zombie there? Hello? Oh, I think they're not dying fast enough. Oh god. Okay. Oh god, there's so many. I need to fix this system. So there's a zombie spawner up there and a pig spawner. The problem is the zombies can have armor, so they take more fall damage. Or less fall damage, I should say. And even though this is about... this is 65, this is I think 90 something. Yeah, so this is a good 30 blocks and they're still not dying. So I'm gonna have to fix this. By making it even deeper. Yeah, I might do that. But for now, I'm getting a bunch of stuff from this, which is pretty cool. Why is it... Interesting. Ah. No, it's not. No idea why that happens. So, I've got 61k rotten flesh. I've got 18k gold nuggets. And since I've been doing the farm, I've got 5,000 pumpkins almost, 6,000 melons, 3,000 coca. Pretty nice. Also, the flowers are pretty cool because you need them. Only 100? Whoa. Only 54? That's ridiculous. I'll sort it out. But I might make another farm that doesn't use the crops. But the problem is then you need to have... Like, it's way less efficient because for coca, for example, you need to have some jungle wood. And for melons, of course, you need to have the water next to it and all that in an empty spot. So, not sure yet how I'll do that. I've also been clearing jungle, as you can see, just to have a bit more space and not have that in my face the whole time. Also, all my villages have disappeared. I have no idea why. Just one time I logged in and everything's gone. Don't know. Cobble count 729k. Yes. Is it still going up? My quarry's still running? Yeah, perfect. Alright, so what I wanted to do now was first of all have a look at these machines that I've got set up here and how that works, because I know that's usually a problem for a lot of people. And that's how to automate making of tesseracts and all that. So in my way of doing it. So what I've done here is this is a fuzzy export bus that exports ender pearls. So it constantly does that. But it stops, of course, when the crucible gets full and the transposer gets full. And this is 10,000, this is 10,000. That is plenty. That's 20 tesseracts. So if I ever want to make more than 20 at the same time, it's going to be very slow. But hey, that's not going to happen much. So this interface is just a pattern that says one undertuned tesseract with one tesseract frame. Fills it in here, and in the back is the import bus. And this is the same way. So this is redstone with the export bus set to redstone. And then the transposer is completely full. And on top there, I've got the cell and the conduits. So anytime this gets a bit lower, the magma crucible starts to export this, starts to use this, and the export bus will put it in again. Pretty cool. I thought it was a good system, and it works really well. So yeah, these are my macerators. Got 4 now and 3 compressors, although it's quite a lot, like it's a bit too much, I think, but hey, whatever. And that is pretty much it. Now I want to expand this and add, let's see, and add, do I have a transposer? Nope. And add it for water and water cells, because that should be quite simple as well, I believe. So I think we get a liquid tesseract, 1, and a transposer. We also need some cables. By the way, the system is using like so much power at the moment, 156. Whatever. We need an interface. Do we? Yes, we need an interface. And an import bus, which I should still have, supposedly. Yep. We could probably go for a basic one. The other one has all got basic ones as well, because it just doesn't work fast enough anyways, these things, to actually need a fuzzy one. Okay, so let's see. Let me put that there for now. Put liquid transposer there, set the output, so the input from the top should be there. It should also input from the Well, it's up to us, I guess, but I guess we'll make it. What cable's down here? It's a power cable, I believe. Oh yeah, we need a conduit. Whoops. And then we're gonna start thinking about making a new power source, and I'm not sure what we'll do. We might just do solar farm as well. That's always fun. So let's give this some power. Come on, give me some power. Boink, done. So this is now powered. Now we need 2 inputs, one for cells, which is the interface, and one for liquids. So I guess we can put one at, oh, and we need an output as well, of course. So we are gonna have to use the side, sadly. Okay, let's make the back the, actually I don't need the cable at the top, do I? No, so that will save me some power, but I'll do that later. Or maybe not, if I'm lazy. Alright, so the back is the output, which is this one. There we go. The top will be the liquid. Actually, we might get an item tesseract as well. So I might set it up so that I can add multiple of them. That will be pretty cool, I think. It's an item tesseract. So we'll do the exact same thing as I do with the interface here. Which means we'll need 2 tesseracts, of course. Dumbass. Tesseract. Item tesseract. Cool. Alright, so we'll put an item tesseract on here. We'll give this a, what is the last one? 6. So we'll give it 7. Which we'll call water transposer. Imp will do. And then we'll set up an interface here, which will still fit. Nice. Oh, and we need also cable down here, I think. Yep. Cable. Interface. Item tesseract. This one will be sending to the water transposer import. We also need to wrench this just to make sure that it sends the items only up and not to the sides, because it can do that sometimes. So we need to fill this processing thingy with a pattern. Anyways, so water cells are coming in here. The liquid is coming in from, we'll do it on the right side. It's just blue as well, so it's easy. So here we put our liquid tesseract. Power plant water, we can just use that one. Receive only, dunk. And this one needs to be receive only as well. I'll just do that to make, you don't really have to do those, but it's more safe. So this is now full. This will get the items, it will make them, and then it'll output them in the back, which is there. Let's set to the back. Yeah, perfect. And the bottom is yellow. Let's turn it off just to, it's more clear for us. So let's make a cell. Oh, I have some water cells. Nice. And an empty cell. And then we'll say 1 empty cell makes 1 water cell and code. Boom, done. Actually, hang on. Let's also do this for buckets, because that's always handy. So we get 2 buckets, and we'll just go fill her up. I was testing out my hoe on the power tool. It made a mess. So an empty bucket can be turned into a full water bucket. Okay, so now we got these 2 patterns. There might be a few more that I want to do later, but this will do for now. Put these in interface. There. And now, at any point in time, we can just request water buckets and water cells. And this is especially handy when we are working with the overclockers, because they need water cells for the coolant thingies. Alright, so let's say I want to have a water bucket. Boom. It'll go automatically into the thing and boom, water bucket. Nice. That is very cool. That is very cool. What is that? A watermill. I needed that for something. Let me have a look. We needed this for some... I can't remember what we needed this for. Oh yeah, electric boat. I was trying to make an electric boat so that I could go get pages, but didn't work out so well. Oh, okay, I'm quite happy with that. It all works well. I've also been looking at what you guys told me, the machine that makes it possible to change ores around, so a copper ingot to copper, for example. But I decided not to use it and just change my recipes because it just makes it more complicated and more slow again. So yeah, because the problem is then it needs to go to that machine first to go from copper ingots to copper, etc, etc. So it's a bit of a pain. This works very well. So this is empty, it's not powering anything. Why? Because all our MFSUs are full. Fair enough. So if I... Oh. All my power armor is full as well. Fair enough. So this works quite well, and I can extend it as much as I want. Now, the item test tracks, of course, take resources, but really it's not that important compared to the... It's just so robust and so easy to extend. Like, literally I could just add 20 furnaces, make 20 item test tracks, done. My speed has been doubled 4 times. And I don't need to worry about overflow, about pipes, about anything at all. So that's pretty awesome. Cool. Very, very cool. Also, someone told me that on the fist there's 2 pages. I don't see that. Oh, here, hang on. How do I... Okay. Oh, you can scroll. Oh, a blink drive. Get from point A to D via point B, where B is a fold and space E time. Okay, I have no idea what that does. I'm not going to install it because I don't have any problems with getting around. But yeah, that's a good tip. If you see this arrow, you can actually scroll, which I didn't know. Is there anything else on anything? No, just on the fist. Okay. Oh, good. So that is done. This is a lot faster. And the farm, we might actually give it another shot, the farm. What do you reckon? Oops. We need some dirt. Thankfully, dirt is not a problem. So my flowers have not been doing much, which is a bit sad. I was hoping to get a lot of flowers because it makes it a lot easier to... Actually, let's not do those. Let's do potatoes and carrots. Let's try those first. Got 2,000. That's pretty good. Also, I added 2 harvesters because it's quite fast. It's growing, so it's better to do it a bit faster with the harvester. We need the hoe. Oh no, we've got this. This does hold there as well, but that's okay. So let's see. These are flowers. These are potatoes here. So what I'm gonna do, I think, is just very slowly start extending this again, and then seeing at what point I start getting a lot of weeds. Because it was crazy. Like I was AFK for an hour or so, and I came back and everything here was weeds. I thought, okay, well, just maybe I missed one, and that's why, like, on an empty crop it started. Nope. Tried it again. I've tried it about 6-7 times now, and every time I do this whole thing, weeds start appearing after about half an hour. Whilst this has been running for more than 2 days without any hassles whatsoever, except for the day where I landed. So I think we just finished the potato part. And the reason I want to do this is because it's really nice to have an extra sort of, an extra thing where you have all resources, like flowers, for example, because you can get dyes from it, so you don't have to have as much ink. Potatoes for, I don't know why, for the hell of it. And same for cocoa, really, as well, or cacao, whatever you want to call it. It's just really starts to rain. I should make some rain mufflers, actually. Oh yeah, we need to make some of those. Let's leave that there and let's go have a look at rain mufflers. I don't know how to make those. I think they're called... Oh, I don't have any, so... rain muffler. But I guess we can make just sound mufflers as well. Although that would do everything. So let's make rain mufflers. Whoa, we need 8 of those to make 1 rain... Okay, well that's a lot of stuff that I need. Not too happy about that. Aviary rain shield. A brainy princess. Okay. Don't get distracted. Okay, so first we need to make a note block, which is easy. Then we need to make these, which is easy. Although I don't have a wool farm yet, so that's another thing we need to do. Ah, and this is where we need the buckets for. Thank you very much. I did set up an export for that, but it wasn't working as I wanted. We also got 12 pages in here now, because we're almost at full of 5. Alright, so let's make some rain mufflers and see how we go. I don't know if I have enough wool to be honest, but... Well... well... Hello? Why is that not working? Let's make some sound mufflers then. How's that? Well, that works. Where does it get the wool from? We're missing wool. Okay, we need to start making an automatic shearing system. But first we need to find some sheep. Let's go find some sheep. Let's take... Oh, we don't need many of these, but let's take a couple. Let's also take our safari gun. I know I can make the... what is it? What? Oh, there's 2 here. That's nice. The reusable safari nets, but it's not needed. See if we can find some more. Okay, well, where's all these sheep coming from? That's awesome. Thank you. Really? So that we can start shearing, because wool is quite an important resource that we use for a lot of things. That's all I have. So, where do we want to do this? I'm thinking maybe we just want to do it next to this farm here. And I think what we're going to use is a... Well, there's a couple of things we need to do. You know what? I'm going to end the episode here. We're going to do this next time. But what we're going to do is we're going to make a whole farm. So we need to make a rancher to shear sheep with to get milk, because I also want to start stockpiling milk. That's a very important resource too. So we might make some iron tanks from Roadcraft. Start filling them up with, first of all, milk. And we need to make a wool farm. And then we also need to start making a mob essence farm, so that we can actually use the MFR spawners, which are pretty awesome too. So that's what will happen next time. Follow me then. I'll see you then. Thanks for watching, guys.